Welcome back. I never expect that I will be in the semi-final, but here I am. Once again, my name is Nguyễn, but please call me Steve because you can see it under the title. This is Talk Show with Steve, episode 3, and today we are going to talk about charity. Alright, so I think that I want you and me to have some thinking about this problem that I have just imagined recently. So let's just think about this. You are living in a society, the place where about 8 billion people are breathing in the same atmosphere as you. That's a really enormous number, right? However, some people out there are not as lucky as you. They are in their hard time and they need our support. From that, humans have formed a concept to support the others that in their hard time, which is called charity or donate if you want to use it as a verb. So what is charity? I'll take a definition from the Oxford Dictionary. So let's see. Charity is an organization that gives food, money, or sometimes supplement to the people who are in need. But sometimes it also raises a fund to support the research in the society. But however, I would just emphasize that the difference between the charity from the individual and organization are non-existent because they're just literally the same. However, and then I just want to talk about the history of charity because I guess this is a really interesting thing to discuss. Back in the 12th century, this is the first time charities had ever been recorded in the history, and a hospital in the Winchester have looked after the elderly and also support some passing passenger with bread and ale, which is a type of beer. And in the 16th century, some European churches had acted like themselves is a form of support or maybe an existence from the kindness from God. And then they just provide some shelter for the elderly people or homeless people and provide some free education for every children from 9 to 11. From that, the difference between the 12th century, the 16th century, and 2025 charities are just not a lot of different because like we have a lot of types to support them, but they also have not different between how they show their love to the society. And from that, people have also formed a new concept, which is the opposite side of charity, I would say greed. So what exactly is greed? From Aristotle's philosophy, greed is a type of excessive form which people desire to do everything. From that, I'll just simplify this. Greed is a form of action that people always want to have more and more benefit for themselves. So how can I say about this? The thing that they always want to aim for will call benefits in macroeconomics. And in macroeconomics, they also mention that the benefits is the thing that people are aiming for, are desperately doing every ways to get more and more benefit for them. Specifically, charity is a form of action that you have to share your own benefits with a lot of people, which might not really easily to understand or maybe to accept by a lot of them. So they find that charity is also a way to get more and more benefits. That's why misallocate or misuse, combat or intercept have been borne out. Those are some negative impact from the whole picture of negative things in the charity. But I'm not here to blame that charity is a bad thing or not, but to find a solution to make charity is more sustainable, effectable, which is spread a lot of love, and also that break the norm because they can recognize that there are something we can change in the way we do that. I will take an example from one of the celebrities that I'm really admire, which is Nguyen. He's a chef, I must say, a chef in the military. He's cooking and recording his video and then post on the social media, which is called TikTok. And then sometimes he cooking for the child in some remote area to support them and encourage them to go to school, which helps the local government to recognize that they should have something to do to support the kids to go to school. And in the other hand, Lê Anh Nuôi also raised some of his salary in how he's selling his goods and his items for everyone. So what is the main part of this? The main thing I want to talk with you guys, that is, you need to get some benefits even though that action you have to share it. Like I mentioned before, you might have to share your own money, your time, and your energy to cook for the kid, but also that you can do something to raise your own name and maybe you're gonna get more famous. You need to find a balance, calculate, analyze the situation that you are in to support and help the other one. However, my opinion is not really solve the problem really about the people, but that is just a thing that exists in our life. We need to find a better solution, or maybe it depends on the people who are doing charity. And that is the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening, and I really hope that I will be in the final. See ya.